In this series, I will walk you through widgets. To get to widgets, we're going to click Appearance and then click Widgets right here. Widgets were originally created to provide a simple and easy way of giving design and structure control of the WordPress theme to the user, which is now available on properly widgetized WordPress. Widgets add content and features to your sidebars, footer, specific pages, and more. Examples are default widgets that come with WordPress. As we can see here, a couple pre-installed widgets by WordPress such as categories, meta, custom menu, pages, recent post, RSS, search. Plugins will often add their own widgets. I will show you how widgets are used and the proper placement for widgets and where to use them. Your theme will vary on the location of widgets. However, the concept will remain the same. Widgets can be placed on any page you want. Let's go ahead and look at the front end of our website. The typical areas widgets are mostly seen is actually your blog pages and your product archives. If we go to our blog we created earlier and click Read More, we will see a couple different widgets that are pre-installed on the right sidebar. We see the search, recent posts, recent comments, categories, and the metadata. The example I want to show you is we can edit these, and we're going to go ahead and add some widgets to our shop archive. We actually want to place them right here. So let's go ahead and do that. This theme allows you to customize each page with your choice of widgets. Let's go ahead and add some widgets to our shop page. We're going to go to Pages, All Pages, and we're going to open this up in a new browser. And then we're going to scroll to our shop page. And as we see down here, we click on Sidebars, and it'll give us a few options. It says select Sidebar 1, select Sidebar 2, and it also gives you the position. So we're going to add a sliding bar widget 1, which if we go back to widgets, we'll see sliding bar widget 1, and we're going to add a few items to here. This is actually going to display right on this right side, but we can choose to display it on the left if we wanted to, and we could also add another sidebar to this. So let's go ahead and start adding. For this one, I want to add a couple of the WooCommerce widgets that come with WooCommerce. So we're going to add the cart, select sliding bar widget, we're going to add that. As you can see, the cart comes up right here. We're going to add a search bar, click add widget, and we're going to name this search products. We'll click save, and we'll also click save up here. Let's also add a price filter, which allows the customer to select the proper price range and filter the items. And let's go ahead and add a WooCommerce product categories. This will give it nested categories on the product page. As we can see here, we have a couple different options where we can organize them by category order or name. And we can also show them as a drop down. For right now, we'll leave these as the stock settings and we'll click save. We can go ahead and minimize each and every one of these boxes. And after our sliding bar widget is saved, we're going to go ahead and make sure that we have sliding bar widget 1 and the right side of the page selected. And then we're going to go ahead and click update. Let's go ahead and check this out on the front end. Let's click on shop, and we see here that the search products is now displayed. As you've seen in the options with the cart, it is hidden right now because we have no items in our cart, and also we have no products added to our store yet, so the product categories are not showing up yet. However, when we do start adding items to your store, these will start filling in correlation with the items you add. Now that we have a sidebar added to our shop category, let's go ahead and clean up that sidebar widget that was on our blog post. If we remember, we go to About Us, Latest News, and we clicked Read More on the article, and we saw all of these widgets right here. Let's clean those up really quick. For these, I want to delete the old ones, and I want to go ahead and add a search bar, which is actually right here, along with new arrivals, a Twitter feed, and a tag cloud. So as we see, we do have a Twitter feed that is included with our theme. We'll go ahead and add that to the sidebar. We'll add our tag cloud. For the new arrivals to automatically be populated here, we're actually going to add the WooCommerce products. We'll add that to our widget, and then we're going to order these by date, and then we're going to order them by descending. And then we'll go ahead and click save on each and every one of these, and we can reorganize these as well. For the Twitter information, you would actually go and create a Twitter app with an API key, and you would fill in the corresponding information right here. So let's go ahead and refresh our blog and see the new widgets. As you see here, there's not much going on, but as we fill in our store more, they will populate. Finally, one last thing I do want to do is add some widgets to our footer. So if we go back to widgets, we'll see that there's footer 1 through 6. Now, these are actually different columns in your theme. So we'll have to make sure that our theme is configured so we can add 4 different widgets here. To do this, let's go to our theme options and make sure that we do have 4 columns set. Go ahead and click on footer, and then as you can see right here, it says number of footer columns. We could bump this up to 6 if we wanted to display all 6, but let's make it an even number at 4. Click Save Changes. Let's go back to widgets. For the footer, I want to add 4 different widgets. The first widget being recently viewed products. Let's go ahead and add that. Let's change this down to 5. This is a plugin that stores cookies in your browser and displays the recently viewed products you viewed from your computer. Also note that widgets run left to right, 1 being the far left and then 4 being the far right. So 1 would start right here, and then 2, 3, and then 4. Let's also add top-rated products, featured products, and some social links. So top-rated products we see right here. Let's go ahead and add that to widget number 2. And let's add featured products to widget number 3. And right here we also have an option to put on sale products as well. But for right now we're going to do featured products. And then for the final widget number 4, we're going to go ahead and add some social links. So as we see right here, our theme does have a social link widget pre-installed. And then we're going to go ahead and make sure all of these are saved. And then as you see here, this is where you would input all of your links for your social media. Click Save. Let's make sure this one's saved. And then finally, we'll save this one. Now, as I said before, since we haven't added any products to our store, these will not populate yet. But once we start adding products, these will start populating in correlation to the filtered widget. Now, let's say that you wanted to automatically add these widgets to every page, or you wanted a global sidebar. Your theme usually has an option for this. I'll show you where the option is in this theme. If we go back to our theme settings, and we click sidebars, let's click pages, it'll say activate global sidebar. Check this box if you want to use a global sidebar on all pages. This overrides all of the page options. So let's say that we wanted a sidebar on each page on the right side, as shown with our blog. We can go ahead and do that if we check this, and we can also select which sidebar we want. As you can see, widgets are really cool and really easy to use. They will make your store look busy and active without much effort on the back end. For more e-commerce resources, including guides, tutorials, and walkthroughs, visit actionecommerce.com. That's actionecommerce.com.